Good morning, Sirius here. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. As for me, this is the last weekend I have before I have to go back to work, and I spend the majority of my morning just lazing around in bed, having all sorts of interesting fever dreams. I don't know if you know that period of time just before you wake up where your mind is just so creative. It's crazy what it comes up with sometimes. It's crazy. Anyway, I did not think about Dyson Sphere at all, otherwise I would probably have a clue about what I should be doing and how. Some sort of epiphany. More importantly, I'm realizing we're not seeing a lot of stone making it to the end of our smelter. And it's something I have noticed is that we have a bit of a pile up here. So we can probably afford to bring a bit more stone this way. Gonna have to think about how we do that. Or actually, I think here is fine. We need to bring more stone here. Because these seem to all be working almost fine. It's this one is also struggling a bit. But that's mainly because it's missing the odd stone that comes through, right? There comes a batch here and it's missing a couple, I think. I don't know. Yeah, see, some just go through. So we're just going to upgrade this one, and that should potentially fix it. And we're going to put another box up here. Sorry. Now we just have to get stone into this box. I mean, it's only these three here that are affected by this. One thing we could do is we could probably just snag some of the stone from here. That is a possibility. We can just take a slow. It's not powered, okay. Let's power it then. Or we can just take a slow one, and that'll take every second of these out and puts it on that belt. Right, it's a solution for now. So that'll give us a little bit more on that belt, which means a little bit more should come through for the other end. That is, of course, just the first step. The next step would obviously be to increase our harvesting of stone and the output that we have over here, because we could be outputting a lot more. Then again, how far away from this am I? I'm not very far away from faster sorters. We just need to get this first. It's activated. It'll take a moment. And then if I just have faster sorters, that should sort this out as well. So I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Right, I'm just gonna leave it.
Mineral depleted.
Okay, we might need to look at the iron at some point. The copper is still fine as far as I'm aware. We still have tons in storage. Actually, we aren't swimming in it like I thought we would be. Okay, so let's actually only make one line here. Alright, we're starting to run out of copper. So this is the point where we can then... Actually, why are we not just... opening this up so that can flow a little bit easier. And then we're gonna have to think about where are we going to get the copper. And I think there was some copper back here where we are harvesting the iron. It looks like some of them are already completely depleted. That is crazy. Right, so this little farm here is already completely dry. What happened with the power? Oh, did I accidentally... There we go. You still have 10,000? Okay. 40,000 here and 32,000 there. Alright. And then if I was not mistaken, then over here we have some more iron and some more copper. As well as stone, but yeah, definitely going to set up this copper here. So, let's go ahead and do that. I always get a little sidetracked with things, but I just need to keep track of everything at the same time.
Mineral depleted.
I'm trying to get all of these with just one harvester. There we go. It'll be slow, but it'll do the job, right? It's elegant. And now we're just gonna have to get this guy connected. Oh boy, that's a long way. I think I'm going to misplace the turbine, or displace the turbine rather than change my path. I am going to go absolutely straight here. Okay, let's just get everything up and connected again. There we go. So now we're gonna have to get this up on here, and so what we can do is this. I think I'm going to go all the way on the outside here. And then we're going to go from here all the way. Could we use some of these tracks instead? Yes, we could. Am I going to? No. Okay, now I have a small problem. Out of building range. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Okay. Let's get all this over here dismantled. All but that one node there. I wonder if this is already close enough so that we can... No, it's too steep. It's too steep, okay. So instead we're going to have to... try this instead. Okay, we're still one too close. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that if they were watching this, they're like, why don't you use the shortcuts? I know that there's shortcuts, but I always forget them. And then it's faster for me sometimes to just not bother with the shortcut and just click the goddamn button.
Mineral depleted.
Eh? You can go to high. What's that? So I don't understand. Why is it trying to connect over? I'm gonna just say that's a bug. That's just a bug. And we're just going to build this out. And then it's gonna work. Maybe it was too steep. Or something. I don't know. We're making the ramp a little bit, or we're ramping up a little bit earlier, and if it's still not working now, I'm going to be very... Now there seems to be some issue here with the alignment. I have no idea why, but there's just an issue here, but it's okay. It's okay, we can still get it in, so whatever. Now we just have to actually build the whole thing. That can sometimes be a little bit annoying, having to go through and just... you have to babysit your drones, go through here. Of course they'd still work if I was not babysitting them, but if it's too far away, they won't do it. Gotta be close enough.
Research complete.
Alright. At least this this took so long that we have completed the research and we can now research this. And we should build these. So we're gonna need more magnetic coils, which means we probably want to put another magnet smelter out there into our smelting facility, and then I can still see some yellows here, so there's a problem with the stone still for sure. And it's that we are not feeding the stone fast enough right now. So there we go, that should do it. We could also just connect this already. I mean, there's still 18,000 down here, but this guy is almost depleted, and there is space here, right? We can still connect some more conveyor belts. So
Mineral depleted.
So we can go up here and just connect this real quick. It's a decently sized. Oh, that's a good position. Okay, but let's get rid of this stuff. It's a decently sized stone vein. It should serve us for a while. Okay, let's put this guy in there. That was very decent. Might get another good one over here. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's try over here, man. Okay, there's pretty good. I guess this will do. Okay, so the whole thing needs to be connected and it needs to be powered. This one here. My bad. I seem to have a little bit of a cough today. And we're gonna connect that one here. We should already connect this to the power now. Do it like this. And then I'm hoping I can just slap this right here in the middle and it's gonna power them all. Nope. Okay, then let's try that again. That looks promising. Nope. Okay. Well then, let's put one there and one there instead. Voila. Oh, we already have the inputs. Okay. So now we just need to connect the ones that are back there, and I'm thinking we're just going to go second level this. So we're just going to grab this here and go around. To here. Just build this on top of the other one. It'll save some space. There's only one problem. I can't seem to be able to get it to behave how I want it to behave. And if I go up, it'll go up at the earliest possible solution. Okay, we're going to have to basically going to have to do the up ramp first. Okay, and that one is going to go around this side. Okay, so we'll have to do the up ramp first, and for that we're going to go reverse. And connect it here. Only problem being we then need to reverse the path. You want to wait until it's all built though, otherwise you're only converting the section that you've already built. Okay, now reverse the path, and we might need to reconnect things on the other end. There. That should work perfectly. Okay. So now for this guy over here. Same procedure. Going from here directly out to here, and then up here. We just have a slight problem. So we're once again going from the other end first. It tends to make things a little easier. Since then I can just go over the edge here.
Mineral depleted.
And I can delete this. Always takes a moment to build these things out. But once you have this in place, you can always just reconnect other facilities to it, right? Or connect other facilities to it. So if I'm finding any more stone somewhere this direction, I can connect this with these lines that I already have. Or perhaps if all the stone in this area is used up, I could change this into a coal plant and just reuse all of these conveyor belts until I don't need them anymore at all, and then we can just get rid of all of them. Now we just need to connect this, and voila, we now don't have to worry about stone for a good while. And we could potentially also upgrade these, since we have perfectly timed that. Did I get any? No? Okay, can I
Depleted.
Can I upgrade these in my inventory that I have? No, because I'm probably lacking the coils. We pick up some copper. Now I can make 9 of these. I'm just gonna make these real quick while I'm thinking about where we are going to make them. Oh. I forgot that I had a whole box of these here that I still need to use up. Okay, and we're full on conveyor belts and we're full on sorters. So construction here is completely halted, but we're about to go and take all of these engines here, and I am going to lower this. I don't know why I didn't in the first place. This is not an item we need like a bunch of. So now we're going to have to make those sorters somewhere, and I think it's probably going to go into this line here. So we have a bit of a problem. Which, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that yet. Let me fix the stone first while I think about that. We could just go above and over the line here, right? By just putting boxes and then going above our big belt there, because it's there. It would be a hassle to make that again, right? It would definitely be a little bit of a hassle. Would you look at that?
Mineral depleted.
We can probably get rid of this guy now. Right, so now this is bringing in so much stone. What is with this guy anyway? Was I going to smelt some more silicon here? I think I was. Let's just do it. We're constantly sitting on stone here, and it's going to come in even more now. Actually, I'm thinking, well, now I'm looking at this, this is definitely not getting much stone. I think I was going to make another purified silicon smelter out of this, but I haven't connected it because, well, no point. We're not making enough silicon yet, and we don't even need so much silicon anyway. Right, but now we're sitting here and we have way more than we need. So that's great. Okay. So, how are we going to do this? Right, so we're gonna need one of these that is going to make this, which can literally just go right next to this one, because it's going to take the output from this and is going to make a new thing. And see, so we're gonna have to do conveyor belts here. So we can't use that belt. So I'm gonna have to think about this. I think these are used for other stuff as well, but I'm not sure. This facility. Okay, I don't care about the water pump and then these sorters, right? So we want to definitely have some of them go over there. Maybe, just maybe it's okay if we don't produce any more of these after here. Right, and then we will also need another assembler next to it, which is then going to make these. Which is going to take one of these and two of those. Okay. So this box is definitely awkwardly placed. Very awkwardly placed. I think we can just about squeeze everything in here. So if we do that, I think we should be able to grab... No, wait, 1, 2... No, okay, we can't. Okay, it's a problem. But we can take it out of a box. Right, we can just take it out of a box. So it's not the most elegant, but it'll work. Right, we just take you out of here and put you in there. That'll work. Only problem, of course, being we will need also the magnetic coil, right? But that one's coming from down there, so that's not a problem. So we can input this here. And how much is that? 2 of each. Okay, so then that should be fine. My only problem is we also need the output for it. But that is also just going to work like this, I think. Is it though? I'm also wondering if maybe I should put this here, right, in the second level instead. But I think it should be fine over here. It should be fine over here. Is it though? We've got conveyor belts coming from here. Here we have space, right? We could do these here and then those up. What am I doing? And then those there. Come to think of it, I also have faster conveyor belts now, which also use these. Which it might be nice if instead we can put the faster conveyor belts there. Right. And then this is actually the third level of things, right? So that is the Mach 3. So maybe we're just going to do it like this. And we're banning the Mach 3 to all the way out here. Maybe. Might be more elegant. The only problem, of course, being... Let's put the thing in the middle and put the faster belts here. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's get rid of all this. Which now thinking about where I'm going to put that assembler, here seems a good spot for it, to be honest. It's a good a spot as any because, well, it's going to grab these things as soon as possible, right? So I'm going to have the input here. The only problem is the magnetic coils. I have no way of getting them over there aside from going through this box here. That was like the main reason why I wanted to stay here with it. Because if I do it here, now we should be able to get it through here. We should be able to get it through this gap. The only problem is we're going to have to get rid of this. But that's okay, right? I'm okay with that. The main issue is this box. It's too close. As you can see, it's just too close. So I'm thinking about what am I going to do with this box. If I just take that out, then this can go in there, right? And then these coils can go over there. And we can pick these up. And then the coils can go where they need to be. I think that works perfectly fine. We just need to somehow empty this box. Need to get things from this box onto this belt, so it's slowly being... Oh, you know, I have a solution. Why am I making such a big fuss out of this, right? It's like... There's your solution. And then this is just not going to make anything for the time being because, well, you know, we still have a big stockpile of it, so whatever. And these aren't going to make any either because we still have a big stockpile of those as well that we need to use up. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Problem solved. Output here. And then, yeah, we're just going to... Not what I wanted. Need to remember that I need to first do that. Then do this, then do that, then do this. Okay. So now we can select our recipe here and it should start working as soon as we connect the coils. Let's delete this. And it's working perfectly. All right. Yeah, that is the best solution. It took me a moment to get to it, but sometimes it's good to, or at least I think sometimes it's good to think about it a little moment longer until you're really actually satisfied with whatever solution you came up with. So now we have these guys coming through here and we need to connect them to there, right? So we can use them for the next level. Which we're going to make the next level of conveyor belts right here. Because that is only Mach 2, right? Or Mach 1. I'm always getting confused. So there's Mach 1, Mach 2, Mach 3. Why does this... Oh, it's because I'm hovering it and... yeah, okay. So I think we're gonna do that right here. So let's get the assembler set up. That should be okay here. Ish. We may have a small problem getting things to it while this box is still here. Only a very small one. We need to get these turbines in here. Okay, let's just set this up. And we definitely need the output, right? So we need that output and we need that output there. So we need to input the other stuff sort of in a roundabout way. We can probably do this, so we just take the turbine from here and input it there. Right? That sadly means that we're not making enough turbines for both things, but I think for now it's more important that I upgrade my conveyor belts than that I upgrade my sorters. Maybe. I don't know. Because the conveyor belts I already have, the sorters I already have at the second level, whereas the conveyor belts I don't, right? So. But then again, the conveyor belts are much faster than the sorters anyway, right? So they're already moving a lot faster than necessary in most places anyway, but whatever, right? So now we just need to get the conveyor belts in here, and I think we're just going to go very, very noodly, which I know it's very disgusting, but it's temporary. It's only temporary. We're not keeping it this way. We're not keeping it this way. So now that we have some of these belts here, we can actually go ahead and start producing one stack of them. And so once we have a stack of them, this will free up the turbines for our production. I'm not going to make more turbines right now because I think these very fast sorters I'm not gonna need for so many projects. Most things are kind of stop and go here, right? Like most of my things are stop and go. As you can see, like almost everything is halted or stop and go, and then the things that do move fast, there's gaps anyway, so you know, I think one box of this might actually be enough. Oh yeah, and this is all halted because we're not researching anything. Let's research something. Drones, okay. Titanium. Oof. Crystal smelting. Yeah, okay, let's do crystal smelting. I don't even know where or what I need any of this for, so let's just... Until I'm really sure what I need it for, you know... hydrogen fuel, though. Sounds good. Magnetic field generators, okay. Do I have all the upgrades? Now see, I can do that, and that to me is more important. That as well. This too, and that, and drone engines. And we are gonna work on flight now. But let's get the drones. Right, and where is the yellow matrix. It's over here, right? So we want to rush this as fast as possible. So what we need to do is we need to get these two. I think... Actually, let's do this. So I'm trying to rush to this as fast as possible so that I can unlock this, because I want to unlock... where's that upgrade for the ore? This as fast as possible. Alright, we might need to harvest more oil. Let's look at our research situation right now. Since we didn't research anything in a while, we have a big stockpile, so that's perfect. I think the main issue is over here, the blue ones. Nope, actually that seems fine as well. Nah, I think the research being a bit slower just serves me. I'm not in the biggest rush. No use for processors yet. I haven't even put it together, but it's here in case we need it, right? In case we need it, it's there. All right. Trying to think about what the most pressing issue is currently. Almost everything is being produced non-stop. Right, the circuit boards. Almost everything is stop and go, so I don't know. Seems like we're pretty fine on almost everything. So we can work on getting the materials for flight ready. Which that was... what was that? $150 coal and 50 engines, okay. Let's grab some more copper and some more iron, I think. No, we have enough magnets. Okay, let's just grab some copper. And we can make more. There. I made 35, right? So that's 45, and then that's 50. Okay. Product overflow is okay. We've got mostly product overflow and insufficient power. What the hell? Yeah. Okay. I know what we're going to do. We're going to actually go ahead and upgrade our solar farm. So I want to move most of the storage over somewhere else, somewhere here, possibly. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oops. I accidentally destroyed something there. And right, I'll make this my personal storage, so let's just... And then we're just taking everything from here out. And we're going to take these boxes. Now, wood, this stuff. think I'll put ores here. Up here I'll put like these organic materials. Let me take the stuff back, but I wanna...
Replication complete.
Yeah, I think all of that should be in my inventory. So I'm going to switch this, that. And then I'm going to take all the stuff back. Leave that here. That's then for buildings. And up there, I don't know yet. Wait, now we have a bit of a personal storage. Eventually, I want to make an auto sorting storage, right? Like a big storage facility where I'll sort everything. So I just need to put things in a box and then it gets automatically sorted into wherever it needs to be. But for now, I don't care. For now, I don't care. Eventually, though, I'll do a auto sorting inventory. Maybe. For the most part, everything is being handled automatically anyway, so why bother, right? Why bother? Okay, let's take all of our solar panels here, and are we going to go this way? No, we're going to go the other way. We're going this way because in the other way our oil farms are in the way, so we're going this way. There's stuff in the way here as well, but I feel a bit better about just taking a bunch of the stuff down. Okay, let's get rid of this wind turbine. Let's put it somewhere else. Okay, 1, 2, probably do a third one there to put a foundation. Right, and I am going to just interrupt this here real quick.
Mineral depleted.
And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to just sneak this through this gap. Which, you know, it's not so elegant, but it'll work, right? It'll work. Do they not have power? Oh, wait, no, actually, it's just because... there's no storage space left. Alright, and then I don't know if I'm going to count this whole thing out, but I suppose I will. Right, okay, so 1, 3. Now we're just going to skip through it. Oops. Ah, shit. Oh, no. And then I take but one log down. And I'll just put the the wind power turbine here because, well, might as well. Every bit of power means something at this point. So let's just go ahead and continue our little bridge. Maybe I can do 3 in between, actually. Oh. Okay. Let's continue.
Mineral depleted.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to make a blueprint of this now. And we're just going to select that, right? And we're just going to call this solar 1, and then we're just going to call this solar 1. We can, of course, create icons for it, and you can do, for example, that, and then voila. I think that works. Save it. And then I think if we just click use now, why is it letting me put that there?
Mineral depleted.
So we can just and then we can automatically place the foundations. Right, and that'll speed up the whole process. Of course, I think it just uses much more foundations than I would. Actually, no, like it's just scattering them around like very conservatively. Okay, actually, it's doing a better job. All right, it's doing a better job than I am. Yeah, don't listen to me.
Research complete.
All right, and then let's see. I don't go away. I think this is too close. We're gonna have to build it here. Okay, so now we have a problem that we don't have enough soil pile. So we need to actually do more stuff to get more soil pile. But we now have a lot more solar power. So these are inactive, but these are already active, so we should see a big improvement in terms of our power output. It's gonna fluctuate still though, because of course we haven't gone around the whole planet. How far have we actually gotten? I think we've gotten like not even halfway around it, right? Like not even halfway. Should generate us a decent amount of power. In the meantime though, I'll build a few more wind turbines. Get rid of this. And that. Yeah, my red matrix construction is a little slow. Because we don't have enough hydrogen coming in. And I'm checking right now if there's a oil deposit somewhere close by. This one's already almost empty. So yeah, hydrogen is definitely going to be a little bit of a problem. I might actually already set this up over here. Okay, I think I don't have the iron for all this. Thank you. Oops. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. I think actually build 2 of these. And then we need 2 of these as well. And for that, actually, I will need... I guess I'm missing glass. Because I need to make prisms. No? Prisms are fine. Apparently I can make everything, but somehow I can't make this. I suppose I can't make enough of it. Okay, well, let me just grab some glass. We could also, of course, just set up a construction line for it. We don't even have prisms yet. We're not even making prisms anywhere. Are prisms made in the fabricator? In the assembler, yes. Yeah, I haven't even gone there yet. You know, we're still primitive over here. Still very primitive. We would have to do that somewhere over here. I don't know where. Maybe. Right, so if you're thinking about this the way I am thinking about this, then this is just going to go directly in here because I have not found another use for these, at least as of now, other than that they go into the spray coater, and for now I'm not too concerned with the spray coater. And then we only have one output here so far, which is, for now, processors. What if we just put prisms in here as well? Right, we have space here. And so we could just make prisms here. It lines up with this. But more importantly, I think I'd want to line it up here. Right, so we just make prisms here. Then these, we could make them next to that. Of course, there's the whole issue with magnetic coils, but we should be fine. They're right there. We can get them right through the middle. And yeah, this box here is not placed where it should. Definitely not. Get rid of this. See if we can get another fabricator in here. Yes, we can. We could. Or we could put a box. We could put a box here. Where we could put then these things. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that for now. So let's set this whole thing up. Okay, so this is going to feed directly into there. Is this used for anything else? No. Okay. So let me put you back there. And now we're just gonna have to somehow get the glass in here. How are we going to get the glass here? Oh man, okay. Let's work on the coils first, because we will need coils from here to go there. And we can probably still just go across. Easy peasy. And then coils can come from there. Honestly, I probably only need one. How much power am I? 1 terajoule, okay. So now we just need to get the glass here, and that's going to be a little bit trickier. Not horrendously tricky though, but a little trickier. And you know, I am going to do something that I'm not even sure if I should, but I was thinking of putting glass on this conveyor belt as well with the silicon. At least for now. Because it could clog up though. Yeah, let's not do that, it could clog up. What we will do instead is probably just put another of these ramps down here, which is going to just sneak around and bring glass right here.
Mineral depleted.
Right, seems straightforward enough. So we would go from here. Of course, we have a problem that our research facility is in the way here. So we need to quickly shut that down. Put this here. And then we can put this back.
Mineral depleted.
And then We can just get it from here down there. It's not the most elegant solution, but it'll work for now, right? It'll work for now. We're just gonna have to somehow get the glass over here. That's another thing. That's another thing. But we're gonna do that next time. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna have a big ol' lunch now. I'm very hungry. Okay, bye.